Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Pedophile Jeffrey Epstein threatened to expose Bill Gates' 2010 affair with a Russian bridge player after he refused to participate in a multibillion-dollar charitable fund with JPMorgan. Jeffrey Epstein used his knowledge of Bill Gates' 2010 affair with a Russian bridge player to threaten the Microsoft billionaire, a bombshell new report claims. The pedophile, who killed himself in 2019, wanted Gates to invest in a multibillion-dollar charitable fund back in 2013, but he would not oblige. Epstein later sent him an email implying he was aware of his affair with bridge player Mila Antonova and that he could reveal his infidelity, according to a report in the Wall Street Journal. Gates, who has said that bridge is one of his favorite hobbies, allegedly met Antonova at a tournament in 2010 and had an affair with her at around the same time. He was 55 and she was in her 20s. Epstein met her later in around 2013 when she was looking to raise money to start an online bridge platform. Though he did not bankroll the project, he did later pay for her to attend a software coding school. The threat was not made until 2017 when Epstein wrote to Gates asking for reimbursement for Antonova's coding school in a tone that implied he knew about the affair and could expose it. Gates has said those fees were not paid. Mr. Gates never had any financial dealings with Epstein. As Bill has said before, it was a mistake to have ever met him, his spokesperson told DailyMail.com on Sunday. A spokesperson for Gates separately told the Journal that he did not pay for the cost of Antonova's coding school, which according to the Journal was immaterial for the two men. Mr. Gates met with Epstein solely for philanthropic purposes. Having failed repeatedly to draw Mr. Gates beyond these matters, Epstein tried unsuccessfully to leverage a past relationship to threaten Mr. Gates, said a spokeswoman for Gates to the Wall Street Journal, who first revealed the connection. A picture of Gates and Antonova together was shown in a YouTube video from 2010 in which she gives a presentation about the card game and talks about meeting the billionaire at the tournament. "I didn't beat him, but I tried to kick him with my leg," she said in the video. According to the Journal, the affair happened at around the same time in 2010 when Gates was married to his ex-wife Melinda Gates. Then in 2013 Antonova was introduced to Epstein through an advisor to Gates, Boris Nikolic, in order to help her raise money to fund the online bridge business, called Bridge Planet, according to documents seen by the Journal. She was hoping to raise $500,000 for the venture, the mission of which was to promote bridge by creating quality tutorials for beginners and advanced players. After failing to secure funds for Bridge Planet, she shifted her focus to becoming a software developer and Epstein agreed to pay for her education. Epstein agreed to pay and he paid directly to the school. Nothing was exchanged. "I don't know why he did that," she told the Journal. "When I asked, he said something like, he was wealthy and wanted to help people when he could." Antonova also told the Journal that the next year, in 2014, during a trip to New York City, she stayed in an apartment provided to her by Epstein but did not meet him. The Journal's report also suggests that Gates was meeting independently with Epstein starting in 2011. The pair had more than a half-dozen meetings scheduled, some of which were dinners at Epstein's townhouse, according to documents. When they met, Epstein had already spent a year in prison for soliciting child prostitution, but he was welcomed back into the upper echelons of New York society. DailyMail.com previously reported that after their first meeting, Gates sent an email to colleagues saying of Epstein, "His lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me." Gates is also accused of making a trip from New Jersey to Florida on Epstein's private jet in 2013. At the time, Epstein was trying to set up a multibillion-dollar charitable fund with JPMorgan and wanted Gates on board. The plans to set up that fund also implicated a number of the world's wealthiest people. A civil suit brought by the U.S. Virgin Islands last year has implicated Google co-founders Sergey Brin and Larry Page, former Disney executive Michael Ovitz and Hyatt Hotels executive chairman Thomas Pritzker, among others. Epstein was trying to solicit Gates for investment into the JPMorgan fund, and in a number of emails seen by the Journal, Epstein claimed to be a Gates advisor, though Gates was not included in those emails. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.